I had a chance to check out the lower Greenville neighborhood of Dallas while I was hanging out in Fort Worth, and I also had a chance to play some songs there in Fort Worth at this place called Cicada when Christian Carlos Carvajal was hosting an evening with songwriters. The lower Greenville neighborhood is located about 10 minutes northeast of downtown Dallas, right off of Highway 75. It's one of the oldest and most popular neighborhoods in Dallas, and it's pretty walkable too, with a good amount of bars and restaurants and outdoor patios and shopping and coffee shops, and generally it's really popular for nightlife. Greenville Avenue started out as a rural road in the early 20th century. It was actually one of the most important roads in Dallas, connecting up to homes that were in East Dallas, as well as connecting up to Richardson and Plano and McKinney, and even up to Oklahoma and Arkansas. That all changed in the 1950s when Highway 75 came about, but the instrumental role of this road before Highway 75 was the reason that this place was developed into an entertainment and shopping destination all the way back in the 1920s and 1930s. Of course, it still has that strong culture today. The nightlife area is a strip that runs north and south along Greenville Avenue, and then there's the neighborhood itself, which includes a lot of subdivisions that surround that. Lower Greenville is generally chill and social with all those dive bars and cocktail bars, places for dessert and restaurants. It's not that much of a nightclub kind of area, but that doesn't mean it doesn't get rowdy here. When I was looking into it, I found that there were locals who were complaining that the people would get out of bars and then they would go and pee on their lawns. St. Patrick's Day is also a time when things get pretty wild over here. They've got a super well-known St. Patrick's Day parade that's 2 miles long, where I heard 150,000 people are showing up. So it's a huge celebration and people come from pretty far away to come here for that. The footage that I've been showing is from the southernmost area of the neighborhood, which is around the cross streets of Ross and Belmont, which forms lowest Greenville. Then you could go all the way up to Mockingbird, where you could find some more bars and places for socializing in an area that's called Upper Greenville. In terms of culture and live music, one of the spots that features it in the lowest Greenville area is Son of a Butcher, where they believe buns have no boundaries. So you could get some sliders there with some sides and a shake. Another spot right in this neighborhood featuring live music is the Avenue Sports Grill. Then up further down the road is Terrell's Restaurants, which has some eclectic Italian cuisine. They're serving up steaks and seafood, and they've got live jazz music happening there. Up there in the Upper Greenville area is a spot called Sundown at Granada. You can find some food there, and it's a beer garden with farm-to-table food and a lot of beers on tap, as well as that live music. Then there's the Granada Theater, which is one of the major musical destinations here today. It goes all the way back to 1946 when it was a movie house, and it became a concert hall in 2004, where they have ticketed events for some really popular bands that show up there. Then also around that area, you've got Life's Good Bar and Grill. They say where they got great food, cold drinks, and good times coming together. I've seen that they've offered live music there before too. But I was hanging out mostly in Fort Worth during this trip, and that's where I had a chance to go to the evening with songwriters at Cicada, where Christian Carlos Carvajal was hosting this event. I had a good time playing up there at the stage at Cicada.
I was born in San Francisco, I was a farmer man, I got a farmer tan. Streets sure were paved in gold, I didn't make enough money to feed my soul. I met a girl out there in the Italian community. Started a farm and we left right out of that city. I was born in San
Thanks for checking out this video. I'm posting about touring around Texas and the music scene of Texas here on my YouTube channel. You can check out the thumbnails that pop up to watch some more of my videos, or you could click on my YouTube channel and check out those thumbnails and see which of those topics are interesting to you. Give those videos a view, and thank you for giving this video a view.